morning to you. How you doing? Alright. We're still working on this. We'll not go back to the sticks yet. We're still working on this bit of work for the church. God, I thought I'd let you see the timber though. Absolutely beautiful. It's gorgeous stuff. It's an old... They gave me an old pew, half a pew to... Well, I got the choice, so there's enough in half a pew to do it, but it's Oregon pine. Absolutely stunning stuff. Right? The biggest problem I've got with it actually is trying to make it look as if it fits. It's on the steps going up to the pulpit. It's not the original pulpit. If it had been the original pulpit, it wouldn't have been. The original one was very plain and there wasn't much to it. But the one that got commissioned a lot of years ago, the family commissioned a new pulpit and put it in, and it's very nice, but it's trying to make something out of what I've got. Getting it apart was an epic journey. Getting it apart. Cut nails and screws, no glue, not a drop of glue in it. As I say, just cut nails and screws. And the screws wouldn't budge at all. The nails, well, they just burst things in. I've got patches to put into the timber here and there and whatnot. But I had to actually buff the end of the screws out and make a hole for them to come. Just trying to move them just broke them. I haven't seen screws like that for a long time, back in the days when they used to stick them in with Yankees and whatnot. But my God, it was impressive. But I got it apart, and I now started to make it up into the various bits and pieces. But years ago I had big benches to lay stuff out. It's an actual trial now. It really is, like, you know, right? But these are the end pieces off the pews, and I'm going to incorporate this into the handrail situation, top and bottom, as it goes against it. But as I say, I'll let you see this Oregon pine. I thought it was pitch to start with, but it's Oregon. I've got hardwood that's softer than this. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Resin, the smell is fantastic. Gorgeous. You can't get wood like that nowadays. So I've put a bit of an edge, more of an edge on my tools now because you're working. The timber you get nowadays, you can't work on blunt, but you don't need to be as sharp. But with this stuff, it needs to be extremely sharp. But we're getting there. It's going to be a process. There's a noise and everything going on in the background with the boys right now. They're busy getting a new roof. We're getting solar panels, which is, yeah, it's what can you say? We're going to get free electricity. We're going to get. I reckon we're going to save money, but I don't know. It's the council that's doing it, so you never know. I mean, but they're reslating the roof before they put the solar panels and that on. So we'll see how it goes. They're good lads. They're doing the best they can. But it's the Rolls Royce of scaffolding. I would have loved scaffolding that on every job I'd ever worked on, but I can remember back to hanging off bloody roofs and roofing irons and 9-inch scaffolding boards, building dormers and things like that. And it made you aware of safety, you know, there's no doubt about it, but it's beautiful. Steps and everything going right up to it. Marvellous, absolutely great. Right? But anyway, get back to the timber. As I say, it's beautiful, beautiful stuff, but it's going to take me a bit of time to work, and I'm having to obviously counter bore and plug the screw holes, make it up out of the various pieces I've got, and it's been quite okay. But because I've been away from this thing for so long, a little while to get into it again. In fact, when I was putting I poured out the plugs for filling the screw holes, and it's not long. The first one I put in with the grain the wrong way. I went, oh God's sake, bloody hell! But and it had to stay, and that's it. Like, but the things you've got to remember when you go back to this. But we won't be getting into the church for a little while because Mr. DL has died recently, the father of the house. So the family's got an aisle, a loft and situation down there, and so he's coming in next week, I think, something like that. Anyway, so I've not to go back and forward now until it's all over and done with and whatnot. But I'm going to. This is going to be for the top of this new post. Busy working on that too. Just quite nice, and I'm going to incorporate a little bit of cedar of Lebanon. Had a big plug I turned many years ago, and I've cut a section off it. Religious goes way back to the time of Jesus, and they reckon that you see the films of especially Jesus carrying the cross, to be crucified, carry your own cross, and I had to say it was loud, but it was, most of them were made out of cedar Lebanon, which is an extremely light wood. That wouldn't make it any easier, like I don't suppose when you're wearing a crown of thorns and getting lashed and abused on the way, but the timber wasn't as heavy as it would appear and thing would, so, but I'm going to incorporate this into it because it's got a great history, and it's the only plug I've got left. And I just sold my lathe the other week there, and I should have really kept it. I was going to get back into things again, but I need the space. I've got the chop saw set up and various other things, and my son's chop saw, beautiful saw, that absolutely gorgeous thing. Fantastic. And in fact, talking to my son, here he's just arrived here, so that's it. Come in. I was just doing a little film here, and I was commenting on how good your tools. My tools, great. So
great,
that's it,
thank
like,
you.
you know. Are you going to squeeze past there?
Yeah, I'm just going to grab the grinder.
Right.
Sorry about that.
No, it's alright, it's fine. It's, you're going to fill a couple of minutes.
Great.
So it's no problem. This is the man, by the way, who's got all the Festool stuff, and is a first class joiner, let me tell you. Handsome looking fella, takes off his father, obviously. Right, we'll catch you later, okay, be good.
That's all, folks.
He doesn't like being on the camera, he doesn't like it at all, like, but he just nipped in to pick up the grinder and that, and so he doesn't really enjoy that. I'm not bug thing with, but anyway, there you go. Yeah, it was a fantastic timber, absolutely brilliant, beautiful stuff. It's good. I don't know how old it'll be. Difficult to put an age on, hundreds of years anyway, I suppose, 150, 200 maybe. Difficult to say, we really don't know. The church has been there since the 13th century, the 15th, 16th century. So I think it's I don't know what age at all, can't really know. Very dense, beautiful stuff, right? But so I thought I'd just let you see it, because as I say, it's beautiful. Break your bloody heart working with it, right? But once we get there, it'll be fine, like, you know, right? But we'll get back to the sticks later on once I get the. I have made a little bit of space, as I say. I sold the lathe, and chap phoned us up about it. When he came that night, his wife was with him. Not strange about that, like, you know, but anyway, I started speaking to him as if he was buying the lathe, and here we got, it wasn't the case at all. It's for her, so she was taking up turning and that kind of thing, so nothing unusual about that, like, you know, but she hadn't done any turning, so I've really said to her, before you go into this kind of thing, you should take a bit of instruction somewhere, like, you know, go to a class and get the basics before you start, because yeah, like all power stuff, it's, you know, there's a danger to it all, like, you know, you get yourself so hurt. I remember a chap, and when I used to turn years ago, I used to wear the full face mask I've got there, because sometimes when you're turning timber there can be flaws that you've just not picked up inside, and bloody thing can disintegrate with you and it just goes everywhere, like, you know. So a full face mask at times is a far better deal than the goggles and thing would. It doesn't happen very often, but bowls in particular, if you're turning up to turn bowls and that, yeah, you can have difficulty with that, like, you know. But anyway, I suppose I better get back to what I was doing and leave you to it. As I say, we'll get back at a later point, get back with the sticks again and whatnot, but it's a miserable day there, so I'm hoping it clears up about lunchtime. We'll away for a wander and a rake, but yes, we'll work away. It all takes time. It's just so time consuming, this type of work. It's, you're in a handrail situation, you normally just put a couple of nails, bang, 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 screws in, rails on, done. That's it. But well, this one, get in. Anyway, there's the clock. I was waiting on it. I've got to rant on for a while yet. Anyway, right, we'll catch you later. Cheers.